Hello and welcome to Starbound. Now, this is a game that, despite its popularity, I have not played before at all. I have, however, played a very long amount of time in Terraria, and I understand that these two games are very different in some ways, but from what I can understand, the basic control system and the basic premise of the game is still pretty similar. You still want to go and do the basics, which is mining down to a planet, getting your ores, crafting your supplies, all that good stuff. So I think I can pick most of this up, but even if I can't, I did start a quick test character. I played like half of the starting world, I found some cool B-wings, and that was pretty good. So I do understand a little bit of what's happening, but although I haven't played it before, I really did want to play it, and I decided why not make this into its own little series. I'll try and make it a little bit of a tutorial in the beginning as we do go through the beginning stages. Then after that, maybe I'll cut it down into more funny moments that happen while I'm playing Starbound. I'm not 100% sure yet, but hey, we're gonna experiment. So, to start off with, there is a whole bunch of species we can choose here. We can be a human, we can be an avian, we can be an apex, we can be a floran, we can be a, oh no, that word, a higgly-piggly, okay, we can be a glitch, which is basically a robot, and we can be a Nova Kid, which is the guy on fire. I feel like everyone and their mothers plays Nova Kid, so this is automatically excluded. I also picked this for my test character. Excluded, we're not doing Nova Kid, that's boring, we want to mix it up and do something fun, which means, not bird, because I hate birds. I feel like that's pretty obvious by now. Okay, that sounds good, not birds. Human, boring. We're doing this by process of elimination. Apex. Is Apex just... okay. Apex doesn't seem particularly crazy, so that's kind of boring as well. Leaving us with Higgle-Piggle, Robot Man, and Plant. I was the person that always chose Bulbasaur, so I think going with Plant sounds like a pretty nice idea. We'll go with Plant, I think. So we'll do a quick little look at the randomization, see if there's anything that looks nice, anything that stands out, and maybe gives me a base model to start designing off of. I don't think there's a difference between any of these species, by the way. I played a little bit as Nova Kid, as I said, and while I'm pretty sure they're meant to be brighter, I'm not making this up, pretty sure they're meant to be brighter so you can like see while they're underground a little bit better. I didn't notice any difference at all. So I don't think there's a difference between any of these species really, other than very minor details. So we'll go with the Floran, despite potentially there being something better. It might not be the strongest class, but we're not in this for strength. None of these have really stood out to me so far, so maybe we will just start going through some basics. Skin color. I want blue. Foliage. I don't know if I should be picking out this person's foliage. Also, we're going to make you female so we can call you Ivy, because that's like the only name I have in my mind so far. And I like the idea of having a good name. So, do you have... oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. It's like a Lilligant hat. That's kind of nice. Okay. Also, prepare for a whole lot of Pokemon references, because that's what I do. What kind of shirt do we want to look for? Maybe we should change the color so I can actually see what's happening. Oh, that'll do. Alright, what shirt do we want? We do not have a whole lot of options. Maybe this? This is just a pretty standard shirt, but honestly I'm down for it. Oh, we can really go... oh, we can really expose ourselves. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. That doesn't sound good. Should we go with a nice purple? I feel like purple could be nice. Nice purple. Maybe nice blue. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. We could also change the skin color to better match that with like a nice light green. This is looking kind of nice. I'm liking this. Personality. Yes, we want to be sassy, please. And leaf color. Oh, oh, this is going to be the hard part for me. I have to decide on a leaf color. Oh no. But I want every leaf color. What do I do? Oh no. I mean, I kind of like the purple. But I kind of like this. Is there like an ever so slightly darker shade of green? This is a whole lot. I think this green. I think this is good. And we're going to call you Ivy, because that is a fitting name for everything that's happening. Now, we do have a couple of difficulty settings. We can have, first up, casual. We aren't a casual. No. Okay. We can have survival, which is each survive, drop items on death. That sounds pretty basic. And hardcore, when you die, your character stays dead. I've never played the game before, so we're going to go with survival. I think that's a pretty smart idea, and I won't skip the intro mission because we're going to learn together. Let's go with Ivy right here. So this game does have a fair bit of story, which is kind of nice, because there are a lot of games that don't really give you a quest line, but this game has more of a quest line to it, which can make it slightly story, slightly free roam. I kind of like that. I'm comparing it to Skyrim in my mind, but I really shouldn't be. Alright, we have to get out of bed. This is the hardest part of the game, by the way, for me. Getting out of bed is a terrible thing. No one should do it, but oof. We've managed. To interact with a nearby person, door, or other object, hover over it and press E. For example, if you run to the toilet and press E on it, you can take a dump. Best game. Best game. That's all you need. The rest doesn't really matter. We also have a radio, so we can have two sets of music going over each other, which sounds like a terrible idea. We've got a Ninja Turtle up there. We've got a clock. We've got a UFO. We've got a guitar. Nice. Your uniform is available to collect from your personal locker. It is quite impressive that you can remain so serene when you are running so late. Well done, you. That's a talent. Have a moment to chat, yeah. Soon you'll be a real protector with your very own matter manipulator. That's pickaxe, by the way. That's like that's the only thing that I know so far. Right, but inside this locker we have a little bit of an outfit, some pixels, a flyer. We always need a flyer. I'm not going to look the part though. I'm going to keep my outfit that I picked out because I think it looks better. Off to a bit of a late start. Okay, everyone's just going to say the same thing. I'm pretty sure they're just going to say I'm late. This person gives you a whole rundown of all of your controls, which I guess we can go through quickly. I to open inventory, Q to drop the item, N to toggle scan mode and inspect objects. I will never remember that button exists. Hold control to move the camera around. I'll probably forget that. Always listen to Sail. Press enter to read Sail messages again and chat to party members. Hi world. Hi. What's up? If you get stuck, you can open your quest log with J. Survive graduation day. Great first goal. Tap spacebar to hop or hold it to make it higher jump. I'm well known for being informative. Hold S to crouch. Press Q to drop current item. Arrow keys to communicate using emoticons. I have no idea what that means. Should press escape and check the menu for all this stuff. Okay. There is your basic rundown of the game. Now, let's go begin. Stuff is about to begin. We're about to go and become a janitor. Look at this guy. This is our aim, okay? Our graduation ceremony is to become a janitor. It'd be such a bad game if that was the case. It really would. What are you doing, my dude? You're really cutting it close, Ivy. Please hurry inside before the ceremony starts. Yeah, I'm just strolling. It's fine. I'm in no rush. I'm not even wearing the right clothes. It's fine. Although I will admit, the clothes I picked out pretty close to what I should be wearing anyway, so it's all good. My fellow protectors, today we come together to witness the Protectorate grow. For over 500 years we have stood proud here on Earth, drawing together races of all kinds in the name of peace. Our task, to protect our fellow beings, to support, house, and educate those that seek our aid, and to foster accord between those that aspire to it. Today, in the name of peace, we welcome our newest compatriots and present them each with our greatest tool. The Matter Manipulator. Huh? What was that? Oh, hi. Yeah, this is... I'm I'm down for this. You, graduate, take the manipulator and get out of here. Huh. I kind of like tentacles, you know? It's fine. It's all good. Matter manipulator. Obtained. I like the way that they show it as a pickaxe, though. That does explain, basically, what it is. Let's go. It begins. We don't have a weapon yet, though. So, we're not doing a whole lot. But, we can mine dirt. What more do you need? Some dry dirt, you know? We don't need to mine all of this yet, though. We can also get out of the ceiling here, I'm pretty sure, if we do this right. No, we can't. We hit a wall. Okay. Alright, let's go down here. Can I check these lockers for anything? No? Well, this area is blocked off. Scans show the room beyond this door is flooded. It would be best not to go in. You don't say. Oh, I'm glad we have sail here. I don't know what else I'd be doing. I'd be trying to turn myself into a goldfish with the manipulator. Honestly, that sounds like the sort of thing I'd do. I really shouldn't joke about that. That's honestly something I would do. Jump down through a platform, hold S and then tap spacebar. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, I need my Kit Kats, okay? Listen, let me into the vending machine. Okay. Just a little bit, okay? Just... This isn't as good as I thought it'd be. Okay, never mind. Alright, do we want to go over this, or do we want to go under this? Probably under, seeing as there doesn't look like a way to go over. I should know this. I have played this part. I have played through the intro mission. And yeah, I still don't remember. The chest sitting on that conveyor belt should contain some kind of weapon. Boom. Weapon. So, we do have 6 slots up the top here, and I think you can switch between. There might be a quick button to switch between these, but I don't know it yet. So we can have 6 slots, a left and a right mouse button for each, which means if we are to left mouse button, we have a fairly basic attack progression. If we hold right click though, we use this stamina gauge up in the top left, the green bar, and we can go crazy like a whirlwind, which is always great. And the final bar is our hunger. Needless to say, the first bar is our health. I feel like that one's pretty obvious, but just in case. Health, stamina, hunger. Hey, tentacle that won't attack me. You were a worthy adversary. I have bypassed the pre-flight checks. Get aboard. We are going to a place where dreams become true. Away from the tentacles. Into Starbound. Feels so good to finally be playing this game. It really does. It's a game that I really should have played a long time ago. Oh, what are you? Oh my god, you're beautiful. How do I nurture and protect it for the rest of time? I need to know. That's all I need to know. Nothing else. Reboot process remains uninitiated. I don't care. Look at this weird, wacky creature. It has leaf ears. Leaf ears. To make use of your sail, please reboot. Hi? Rebooting. All I did was press E on it. Okay. Don't go in the teleporter, my little pet, okay? Oh, he has hearts when I click on him. Aww. I am also programmed to offer you information and advice. Earth was attacked by an unknown force and was subsequently annihilated. Sounds good. The ship's navigation systems were damaged in our escape. Our location is currently unknown. Sounds good. The one thing I don't like about the Florid ship so far is it looks pretty run down. It doesn't look great. We're currently in orbit around an unknown world. The ship is heavily damaged and we are unable to leave orbit. I suggest you beam down to the planet's surface using the teleporter and search for supplies and perhaps a means of fixing the ship. Sounds like a plan. But first, what is this? Something I can't touch. Okay, this is something. Dang. Okay, well, I tried. I tried to win the game right there. Okay, so we have this little storage locker here. I don't think there's a whole lot we can do with the storage locker except take some food out. So we'll take a couple of food. I don't want to take it all. Eventually, there will come a time when we probably create things like farms and other things, but to start off with, food is going to be pretty sparse. So I don't want to use it all up straight away. We also have some torches, which is nice. I want to put them in the final bar, and a flashlight. We will do what we can with those. These are doubling up for whatever reason. I don't know why that's happening, but sure. Also kind of want to put some blocks on one of these bars just so if we have to place, we can. It's a really weird placing scheme. It's like a 4x4 block. I don't know if there's a way to change it so it's a one space block, but we will find that out in time, I am sure, as we slowly learn how to play this game. For now though, let's beam down onto our world and see what kind of world we are getting. Because every single world in Starbound is going to be different. They are all randomly generated. As you can see, we have spawned on some coal. I'm never going to complain about that. And I think the weird ore to our left is iron. But still, spawning on coal. I am never going to complain about that. We also have a potato seed. That's the most important thing ever. We can cut down trees. Basically, the matter manipulator is your pickaxe, your axe, your shovel, your everything. Your hoe. I think there's actually a hoe in the game though. So maybe not your hoe, but a whole lot of stuff. So is this iron? It is. You found some wood, you found some iron, there's a whole lot of pop-ups down here. I would love to read them all, but that would honestly not be possible. So if we open inventory with I, we have some wooden logs, because we cut down that. We have some saplings, which mean we can replant the trees. I'm not going to worry too much about that just yet, because I don't know how much time we're going to be spending on this starting world. From what I can tell, we don't spend too much time on this world. We'll probably have another world that will become maybe like our main world, that we can always go back to and like create a farm on or anything like that. For now, though, I want to find out what this is. It's 4 pixels. Okay, good to know, I guess. That's 4 pixels. I like it. Ooh. Ooh, what are you? These are evil creatures. So every single world that you spawn into in Starbound will have different creatures, some friendly, some not friendly. A lot not friendly. In fact, let's say there is a very few that are friendly. It's probably the better way to put it. And we also are picking up some plant fiber, which I will explain in just a second once I have acquired more of it. Because it is something that is very, very important. And the reason why is we can use it for crafting. So if you press C on the keyboard, you get a lot of crafting, but plant fiber is used to make healing salves, which is something I do want a couple of to begin with. They aren't hard to make, which is very nice. They're only 4 plant fiber, and as you can see, it's actually everywhere underground. Like, you can see the amount of it in just the first, like, couple of places. There's some down here, there's some over here, there's some up here. There's plenty of it around, but that is how we are going to be restoring our health. For probably a very, very long time. So let's go ahead, grab those healing salves. I kind of want to put them there and then move the torches along. I like the sound of this. I'm slowly working out a nice taskbar. Okay. Alright, that sounds good. But let's go and... Ooh, more iron. I like surface iron. I really do. Surface iron is nice. I think our main aim, for this episode at least, should be something kind of simple. It involves exploring and also finding a little place to stay. I'm going to try and ignore these guys because we have a broken sword and I don't want to try and fight every single thing I see. That would lead to us getting absolutely destroyed. I do also want to grab a couple more trees though so that we have some wood. Wood is always going to be an important resource in every single game, Starbound or not. So let's go, Ivy. We're going to make you destroy forests. I'm a horrible person. I'm going to make my plant person destroy forests. Okay. We don't have to worry too much about flying. What is that? What am I seeing? Hi. Oh, he is not friendly. He is not friendly. He, her, ha, he, her. Back. Shoo. Oh no, there's more of them. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, broken sword. Broken sword not doing me any favors here. Okay. Alright, we took him out. That honestly went much better than I expected it to. What is that? Is that where? Where? What are you? Are you friendly? That doesn't look friendly. That's not friendly. Why is nothing ever friendly? Why can't we just make friends on a new planet? Why does this always happen? I come in peace. Is that some wheat? It is. Okay, we got some wheat. Okay. I'm gonna try and just jump over these guys a little bit. We have a frog. Okay. See, one thing I have noticed is we haven't come across anything yet. And normally, you would come across small, broken down structures. Or at least I found a lot of them in my test world, so I thought they were a lot more common. Oh, sort of like this. Sort of like this. This will do. So, let's make this a small base of operations. I like the sound of that. It comes with free healing salves. I like that. See, this is actually a lot better than the place that I found before. So this seems like a very nice place to start building from and building out from. So we can make this a little base of operations for the time being. It is covered in plants, but I mean, hey, fits with my character. Sounds good. So, first things first, if we press C, we can see this gigantic crafting menu. And to start off with, we are going to want to make an inventor's table. The best thing to compare this to is a crafting table in Minecraft, but we need some timber, we need some wooden logs. Those are both made from wooden logs, so basically all you have to do is cut down a tree. Let's make ourselves an inventor's table, and this will show us just how quickly we are crafting. I really am making this into a whole tutorial, aren't I? Wow. I need to stop making this so much for tutorial and do something fun. Let's go place this inventor's table down, though. We don't actually have a whole lot of space for it. I suppose we can build like a little underground area. We just destroy this chair, because the chair isn't too important. We can make like a whole area down here for like a bunch of crafting stuff. I'm sure there are faster ways to mine than the mana manipulator, but I haven't found those yet, so rip. But we can put the inventor's table. Oh wow, that's a big inventor's table. Okay. Good to know. It's like 5 blocks high. It's huge. We need to fill it with blueprints. Alright, let's put this down here, and this is like a little underground workshop. No one will know what secrets lie beneath. Okay. So, things to make. A foraging table. This allows us to make food. That's pretty important. A furnace, which allows us to smelt stuff. Again, pretty important. An anvil. Not as important as it sounds, but used to make weapons and stuff. Spinning wheel. It spins like a fidget spinner. Someone end me. A wooden workbench, which I assume is just more crafting recipes? I'm not really sure. But for now, foraging table and furnace, definitely things we want. And foraging table can be made with just a little bit of timber. So let's grab some more timber, and let's make that, and hopefully get us into a situation where we can make some food. Because if we don't have food, we're gonna die. It's pretty simple how that works, you know? We're playing on survival. If we don't get food, we die. Probably the main priority. So let's put the foraging table. I don't know if I want it down here. Can I place it up here? Oh, I can place it up here. I will sleep with my food. Honestly, that's something I would do. It really is. So in this foraging table, we have some things to make: hoe, moth trap, scarecrow. This is more your farming tab over here. We have the bow, though, which is more of a hunting tab. So to start off with, we're going to try and make ourselves a bow. I feel like that should be our main priority. I don't know if it's the first thing I should make. It's definitely something you want early, but I don't know if it's the first thing you should make. So for that, we need copper. Which will require us to make a furnace, but that's not too difficult. We will need timber, and we will need string. So, to start things off, let's go ahead, try and grab ourselves a furnace. If this episode, we make, let's say, like 4 crafting tables, I'm going to call this episode a win. I really am. So another neat thing that you can do is you can hold right-click, and it will work, again, I'm going to compare this to Terraria, but it'll work like a hammer in Terraria, so your matter manipulator really is everything that you could possibly want, and you will just pick up normal cobblestone. So it's not like it is a wall or anything, you just place cobblestone with right-click, and it puts it in the background. So it's a really nice effect for like the 2D and double layer, because we can just place and remove walls at will. Now, let's go ahead, craft ourselves a little bit more timber. You can never have enough timber. That's what I'm starting to learn, at least. I think we need rope at one point. I don't know, though, so I'm not going to just yet. Now, let's go ahead, fall down this hole. We should probably make some wooden platforms here, so that I don't just fall down here all the time, but we can do that in a moment. And for a furnace, we also need mud. Okay. Mud. Where do I find mud? Oh, are you evil? Oh my god, get sliced. Okay. We got some leather, which I suppose is good. I think that's copper up there, in the corner, way up here. So, let's go find out. Let's grab some dirt so we have something to build up with. And let's go see if we can grab that copper. Oh, we have dry dirt, don't we? Because that's what we picked up in the starting area. Okay. What is that? Cyclops rock? Are they okay? Are they friendly? That's not friendly. You're coming towards me looking evil. Did I... Oh. Okay. So they just... Every time you hit them, they just go, boo, I'm a rock, peekaboo, turns out I'm not a rock, all over again. That's kind of pointless, but okay. It just makes it so it takes a while to kill them, I guess. I feel evil, to be honest. They weren't really doing anything wrong. They were just existing. They did attack me out of nowhere, though. So, you know what, screw them. Screw them, they deserved it. Let's grab ourselves some copper, though. I don't know how much copper we need for a copper bar, but if I had to take a guess, I would say 2 or 3, so I think we should be fine, because we only needed 1 copper bar. However, we needed mud, and I don't know how we get mud. I doubt it's going to be a crazy difficult thing to get, although I do also want to find out what this is, so I guess we're going to go grab this as well. Let's dig down. Is this mud? Is that mud? That might be mud. There is a very real chance that that is mud. It is mud. Okay. Well, that was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to take a lot longer, considering I didn't know what it was. Alright, let's grab some mud, though, so that we can make ourselves a furnace. I don't know why we need mud for a furnace, but, I mean, okay. You sure. Sure, game. Whatever you want. I don't mind. Let's place a torch down there. Can I fall? Nice. Alright, let's open this. Oh, that doesn't look good. Did it set me on fire? Am I gonna die? Can I don't want to step on that in case it's like a pressure pad. Can I get out of here? Alright. I'm gonna keep pressing escape to open my inventory. That is not the button, by the way. Alright, where are those healing salves? Because they aren't on my inventory anymore for whatever reason, and that scared me a little bit. The healing salves, I want to eat them. Alright. Progress. Now, let's go ahead, make that furnace, as we wait for this to craft. These things confuse me. These things really confuse me. But I also think we're going to have to go on a little bit of a journey to the right side of the map, and that might take a while. So, after we put this furnace down, which I guess we can have down here, we can have a furnace down here as well, that makes sense. And we can make a copper bar. Right, so with that, what else do we need for our bow? I want to make a bow before we go anywhere. We need string. And to make string, we need probably a spinning wheel. Probably. That would make sense. Which means we need rope. That's simple enough. That's actually really simple. And more timber, was it? If so, then we can make that right now. Just more timber. Okay. Huh. I've just got to get used to buttons. Okay, so that should be all we need. Spinning wheel, craft. Nice. We are progressing at a reasonable speed, and I like that. So, let's put the spinning wheel down. Right down here. We're going to make this like a little bit of a crafting bunker. Obviously this looks ugly, right? But don't worry, I'll make a prettier house at some point. Just not right now. We've only just started. String, craft. Let's make ourselves that bow. Let's do it. What do I need? More timber again. Okay, that's fine. We have timber. We always have timber. Boom. And then we can craft ourselves a hunting bow. You obtained a bow. Overcoming a monster with one of these significantly increases your chances of getting meat and rare crafting ingredients. Basically, we hit something with a bow. It drops food. We cook food at a campfire. Problem solved. That's the plan. Whether things will work out like that, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that's how this is going to work. What did I have here? Oh, the flashlight. Things keep getting jumbled, and I'm not sure why. It might be me clicking the wrong button a lot. But I want my flashlight. I want dirt. And that looks good. How did you get in here? Oh, the door's open. Huh. Yeah. Okay. So, with that bow being crafted, we haven't got any food yet, meaning we are actually starting to starve. So this is why I brought the canned food, because it does restore your hunger bar a lot. It's like 7 points of hunger, which is insane. We also have some corn. I guess we can eat that for what it's worth. It really wasn't worth a lot. But next episode, we will go ahead, hopefully, find ourselves this archaic energy source, and also get ourselves some food so that we don't starve to death. But if you guys have enjoyed this more of a tutorial introduction to Starbound than a real episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!